So what's up guys? It's YG Odamo here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. I'm playing Vanquish and Master Duel. I'm on the Master Duel grind. Let me know down below in the comments what you playing right now, and if you're playing Vanquish how you playing it. So this is my deck list real quick. I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna go over my options. We're gonna play 3 Max C. This is gonna be obvious because Max C, you have to play Max C, is Master Duel. It's at 3, and the best thing about this is that it's an Earth for your reveals, so that's great. We got 3 Ash. Ash is really good. It hits almost every deck. I'd say every deck it hits to some capacity. Everybody's searching in some type of way or specialing from deck, or you know what I mean, sending from deck to grave. So Ash is really good, and it's a fire for Stake Your Soul. We got the 1 Rise Heart to go along with 2 Fenrirs. The 2 Fenrirs, it's at 2, so you play 2. It's to search the Rise Heart. This is a fire for your Stake Your Soul. We got 3 Rosin, 3 Mad Love, 1 Pantera, 3 Zhao Long, 3 Caesar, and 2 3 Borger, 3 Borger, 2 Caesars. My apologies. 1 Nibiru. So these are all the monsters. You really want to play a lot of fires because of Stake Your Soul and Zhao Long. This searches you any Vanquish Soul card except Stake Your Soul because it's not a Vanquish Soul card. If it was, it would be too broken. But I'm playing 3 Mad Love because I don't have that many dark targets as opposed to IRL. I actually play in real life. If you play the TCG, check out my deck list on the channel. Shameless plug. I got 2 of them. I've been topping and getting results. So if you like this deck in real life, hey, check out my TCG deck profiles. But for Master Duel, I'm playing this at 3 just simply because I need darks. And what better dark than to have than one of your Vanquish Soul monsters? So those are my only darks, is 3 Mad Love and 3 Borger. My deck list is pretty generic. I wouldn't say it's tailored to beat any deck in particular because I'm not very familiar with the Master Duel meta, so I don't want to put like Ghost Spells or Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries or Ghost Ogres. And I don't have some of those hand traps anyway, but nonetheless, I have a lot of the generic staples, so that's what I'm running with. And like the 3 Max C, I explained it, but this is, you have to play this. You have to play this. Like some of these cards you have to play when you're playing Master Duel. Nibiru, I'm playing it at 1 for the simple fact that I don't want to clog on it. It's not an attribute, it's a light. And then plus, Borger gets me draws, and Maxi will get me draws as well. So that's why I'm doing that. And real quickly, for those that don't know what the Vanquish Soul monsters do, they basically, Rosin is your Stratos, it searches a monster. Mad Love searches a spell or trap for Vanquish Soul. Zhao Long searches based on reveal any Vanquish Soul card. And quickly, their reveal effects: Mad Love is reveal a dark. A 1 face-up monster your opponent controls loses 500 attack and defense. Then Dark Earth, return 1 monster with the lowest defense on the field to the hand. Your choice if tied. So with Mad Love, you have to be careful because your monsters actually have Rosin has 15, Borger has 15, Caesar has 15 defense. So if you have Mad Love and you do that effect to bounce back, be careful because you could potentially bounce back your own monsters. So this pairs up really good with Dogoran, the fire kaiju, because the kaiju is like 1200 defense, so that's an option. But I'm not playing Dogoran because I just don't have it. And I don't have Kurikara either, but regardless, Rosin, you reveal a fire. Can be destroyed by card effects this turn. You reveal Fire Dark. Pops monsters in a column. Pantera. You reveal Earth. Can be destroyed by battle for the turn. You reveal Earth and a Fire. Destroys all spells and traps in the card's column. So Pantera and Rosin are the column pops. Rosin pops monsters. Pantera pops back row. But just so you know, if you don't know, they have to stay on the field at resolution to pop the column. So if you tag them out with Borger or Caesar, then you're not going to pop whatever's in that column. So that's good to know. And then Jiao Long is you reveal Fire, you could change the battle position of one monster. This doesn't target, so if something is booked, if something is face down, it will just go straight to attack mode, face up. Then if something is in defense, it'll go to attack. If it's in attack, it'll go to defense. So you could do that to protect your monsters or protect yourself from damage, and you could also do it as a disruption to protect yourself from being attacked. And Borger, Dark, you draw, and then Earth, Fire, you burn. Borger's my favorite. And then Caesar, Earth, it'll be unaffected by your opponent's activated effects for the turn. Earth, Fire, Dark, non-targeting pop. Like I said, all of these removals and pops are all non-targeting. So the disruptions are non-targeting, which I really like. And then when they try to target your monsters, you could tag out with Caesar and Borger, but they can't use themselves as tag out. So you can't use a machine. They're all different types, by the way. So machine would be Borger. So you can't go Borger, tag out Borger, and you can't go Caesar, tag out Caesar. So that's it for the monsters and for the Vanquish Soul monsters. I hope I explained it good enough. But anyway, spells, one duster is just for back row. Like I said, you got Maxi, you got Borger, so you probably draw into this. One desires, I'm playing 3 of almost everything, so banishing is not the worst thing in the world here. One pot prosperity is only at 1. I'd play this over desires, but I'm mixing them just because of the simple fact that I'm maxing out 3 of everything almost. 3 Stake of Your Soul. This is the E-Telly for the deck. You reveal a monster in your hand, so it could be any monster, but it has to be the attribute. So Fire, Earth, or Dark. So you could reveal Maxi. Your best bet is to reveal like a Ash, so you could get your Rosin, you get your Search, or even sometimes you get hands where you open up Fenrir with Stake Your Soul, and you have no other way to Rosin, so you just go special Fenrir, add Rise Heart, Stake Your Soul, reveal Rise Heart, and that's how you get to play and get to your Vanquish Soul engine. So that's why this engine is very good in the deck. And as long as Fenrir is legal, I think you have to play it. But anyway, the only thing is you have to remember with Stake Your Soul is that with Stake Your Soul, during the end phase, if that monster's still on the field, it goes back to your hand. So sometimes in certain situations, you do want your monster to go back to your hand. Like say if you summon a Borger out the deck or a Caesar, maybe you don't want to keep it on the field and you don't mind it going back to your hand. So you just got to remember during end phase, it'll go back, you know. But Wonder Rendall, I'm not the biggest fan of this card, but you need ways to get to Rosin. And I didn't want to play Small World because, I mean, Small World is good, but I'd rather play Small World if I had access to Dogoran and Kurakara, because I feel like now it's more impactful. But with Durandal, it's just a way to Rosin. It's a way to your starter. So that's why I'm playing it at 1. 2 call by, this is, you know, mandatory for Max C. Cross out, same thing here again. I mean, the 1 cross out for Ash for Max C. I mean, there's a few cards you play here like Duster, like Nib, that, you know, it's not bad to cross out. The 1 continue, the 1 Snow Devil. So I don't want to play Dust Devil because I like 2 spell traps. I don't like 3. I think that's too much in a 40 card deck. I play this deck in real life, and there's so many times where I opened up continue with the Dust Devil. which is the other spell, which is actually this one. It's right here with this card. And the thing is, if you open up your spells traps, if you open up both, you're probably losing that game. So I don't want to play three, and I just don't know the meta. But I know that this card is very, very impactful. Real quick, continue is either a monster reborn or a monster reincarnation. You target in the graveyard, you pay 500 unless you extend, unless you get one of them to your hands, so you could keep attributes in your hand. Sometimes you need a tag out back. You know what I mean? Like, so continue is good. And then you got Snow Devil. This card is insane, especially paired with Summon Limit. Summon Limit is the hand trap I'm choosing because I just like how it pairs with Snow Devil. So Snow Devil, you do all the effects in sequence. You burn them. If you reveal three, so say you reveal Fire, Earth, and Dark, you're gonna get all three of these effects. So you'll burn them for 4, special with Vanquish Soul, burn them for 6, protect your Vanquish Souls from card destruction, and then burn them for 8, destroy all monsters, Dark Hole. So you're basically, with this summon limit, you let them summon twice, then you get this popping off with all 3, you seal the game because you're gonna have board presence and they won't. They'll lose all their monsters, and you might lose a Fenrir or Raka the Vanquisher, but you're gonna keep your 1 to 2 Vanquish Soul monsters on board, maybe even 3, depending on how the game is going. So this trap card is really, really good. So yeah, and then the 3 summon limits, so that's the main. And then quickly extra Abyss Dweller, because I know Tyr was a deck. I don't know if it's really running around anymore. We got Zodiac Burbo, Zodiac Chakanine, that's a Zeus package, Baguska, for Flunder, for, to slow the pace of the game down. The Red Eyes Flare Metal, I like this card. It's also a 7, so you can make that with the Fenrir Rise Heart. The 1 Zeus for the Zeus plays, 3 Rocks, the 1 Cerberus, the 1 Phoenix, the 1 Unicorn, the 1 Appaloosa, the 1 Access Code, the 1 Underworld Goddess. Listen, guys, if you don't have some of these, you don't need these. The only one you really need is the Rock. These, I just have this because I had an ABC deck that I made, so I already have these, but I promise you I never went into any of these. I've never went into any of these. The only one I've ever really went into is Rock usually, and occasionally I might go into Cerberus, so, or like Baguska. So really, all you really need is this, and that's the deck profile. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for everything. Thank you guys for checking me out. I'm going to be doing this Master Duel content for a little bit. So, yeah. Take care, you guys. I'm out like poof.